did this to you. Won't you help us so they won't do this to someone else? These are shaped dice, sides and corners. You can feel them if your hands are sensitive enough. But in the hands of a good shooter, they come up 7. You go up, you get Annabelle to quote you the price, the split, and for what? If someone makes an offer, there are bedrooms upstairs.
Does the house get a percentage?
To the range. 16XL53, 16XL53, did you receive your call? 13Z5, John Frank William 899. Enter. 685, clear unit request. No, repeat. 39, stand by. 91.
Sergeant Crowley, Lisa Beaumont, seeing.
Oh, office at the far end of the room. Right down there.
Thank you.
Listen, I'm telling you, she's a righteous madam. She'd turn out her own mother for a half-back.
You know, Sarah, that working girl that pitched down Roger Dodger, a trick ripped her off in Sunnydale Motel.
How much did you get?
A roll of quarter to see my doctor.
Beaumont?
Yeah.
Come on in. Sit down. Lisa Beaumont, policeman 3. Second year, West Side Division, 6 months juvie. You got to the academy a little late, didn't you?
Not too late.
What makes you want advice?
Well, I've been a police officer 2.5 years. Desk work and runaway kids, it's dull.
Safe.
That's not why I joined.
You know, advice is not pushing around teeny boppers or taking care of sweet old ladies or drunks or lost kids. It's not working the desk at a West Side Division.
I can handle it.
Okay. Let's go. These are shaped dice, sides and corners. You can feel them if your hands are sensitive enough. But in the hands of a good shooter, they come up 7 more often than not. These are tops. They have no 7s. But these are called loads. They're weighted to miss or pass, depending on the weight, depending on the load. The pitman can switch them whenever necessary. This isn't Vegas. These games are illegal. They can do whatever they want. Nobody's about to complain. These are mercury dice, also called tappers. They're seldom used. They're solid, ivory, carefully drilled with the crisscross of tunnels. Mercury's inserted. You want a 7? Put a 5 and 2 on the top. Tap them on the table. The mercury goes to the bottom and weights the dice. Throw them. You got yourself a 7. They're very expensive. Cost $2,000 to $3,000 a pair. All this equipment is expensive, including the tables.
Where does it come from?
There's a shop here in town, 7th and Maple. Makes the tables, all kinds, plus the shade, shapes, and tappers.
And it's legal?
Oh, yeah. It's legal. Legal as having a billiard table in your own home. They ship a lot to Vegas. They say they sell the dice and the cards to magicians. Okay, apartment 4B, Annabelle. Tell her Maeve sent you. Now, all you're looking for are the elements of pandering. You go up, you get Annabelle to quote you the price, the split, and for what. And don't be ladylike. We need words that are going to hold up in court.
Okay.
You won't blush?
I'm over 21. I've been a policewoman for 2.5 years.
That's heavy. We'll put you in a candy store and you can take the lollipops.
You a flatback? You work Sailor Town?
You know what a wax job is?
A string of pearls?
What they're trying to tell you is this is like nothing you've ever come up against before. You like doors open for you, your cigarette lit. A prostitute has a good week when her pimp doesn't beat her up and gives her enough bread to buy a pair of shoes.
What do I do when I get up there?
You make her believe.
What if she makes me?
Back to the desk.
Who sent you?
Maeve. I'm Eve.
Come in.
Nice.
I live nice. All of my girls live nice. Sit down.
I don't smoke.
You're not a lush, are you? I can't use a lush.
I'm not a lush. What are your arrangements?
What it will bear. 5 for the regular. I also have a few champagne customers.
And what do I have to do for 100?
There's only 2 kind of people that ask that question. Cops and virgins.
Just wanted to know what you have to do for 100.
I tell you what, I have a customer back there. We'll see how he likes you and how you make out with him. Okay? George, this is Eve. Eve, George.
How do you do, George?
How are you? Glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you, George.
I was telling George that you're new in town and you don't know many people.
Oh, where are you from?
All over. San Francisco, mainly.
San Francisco. I've got a branch office in San Francisco.
Do you?
Sure. Could we have a drink, Annabelle?
Sure.
Come on, honey, let's have a little drink together.
Liven things up a bit, huh?
Well, I'm afraid I can't stay long. My old man's out in the car.
Oh. 100?
For what?
Well, oh, do you know?
Uh-huh. Okay. Sorry, but you're both under arrest.
Oh,
Turn around.
no.
Put your hands on the bar.
I should have known she wasn't a virgin.
Look, why don't you go ahead and get some coffee and let me sweat it for a while. She'll come with some names and numbers, okay?
Yeah.
Who contacted you about the markers?
A man came to my office the other day. He said he represented Vitali. Asked me if I needed more time. Oh, he was very polite, but underneath there was a threat.
All right. If we bring Vitali in, will you testify?
Testify? I'm a neurosurgeon. I get expensive fees. I can't afford to have my patients find out I gamble with their fees.
Well, then I'm sorry, Dr. Ullman. You were in an illegal game. You knew it. I haven't got the manpower to guard private citizens 24 hours around the clock.
But I pay a lot of taxes. Doesn't that get me something?
Yes. Get you some advice. Pay.
I can't. I have less than $5,000 in our joint account.
Borrow it.
I've tried. I can't raise it. I'm in debt up to here because of gambling.
Now, Dr. Ullman, we can't help you unless you testify. Will you?
No!
And get out of town.
My wife, my practice, what?
Get on a plane.
Well, on the job, 5 minutes and already 2 bodies.
I got some names from Annabelle you might be interested in.
That's too much. Listen, I have to make a phone call. Excuse me.
So you dig vice work, huh?
If it's all as easy as Annabelle.
You ever been to Las Vegas?
I was married there.
Sheet says you're single.
Divorced.
You notice anything?
No.
This deck was used in a hotel game.
So?
There's shade. You can't see it. I can't see it unless I'm looking for it. But if you squint, you can see the corners just a little darker than the other. Takes months of practice. All right, 3 10s. Flush. And 4 3s. That's the game. And I'm no expert. Good player could spot me in a minute. But the mechanics, man, you can't even see them. They set up a mark, see? Some guy who's rich, likes to gamble for high stakes. Sometimes take months to set him up. 4 or 5 people in the game, everybody playing the mark. You're gonna get in the game.
I don't know that much about it.
You just look pretty. We're hoping a dude named Vitale shows up. Carl Vitale. If he does, make him like you. Bartender's a pimp.
That figures. What's he saying?
He's telling her about some very important men upstairs. Sounds like our boys.
Wasn't he in one of those porno flicks we confiscated?
You mean the one you took home with you? Uh-oh. Old friend Jesse Carter, Vitale's show.
My usual. $50 says I can get you upstairs.
100 says you can't.
Bet.
I'm meeting a friend.
I'm the friend.
Well, this is the gentleman I was telling you about.
Well, that's different.
Hi.
Hi.
He's giving her that jive about window dressing at the card game.
Uh-oh, he's got his hand on her back. Where's she wired?
In the bra. If it gets that close, we'll blow the action.
They're leaving.
I know. She gets a bill just for going up to the room.
What's her room number?
I don't know. We'll have to follow. Floor.
$15.08. Now that's a lucky number.
How do you know that?
I'm a nut on numerology.
1508. She's in the room. I'm gonna raise 2.
She's too rich for me.
All right, I'll stay in for a while.
I'll call and bump you. Up to you.
I still don't believe that's straight. I call. One more card. You bet. 1 blue, 2 red. I'm out.
Red call.
I owe you an apology.
Do you?
Yes. It's impolite to
Too
stare.
rich for me.
Stare away.
My name's Carl.
Eve.
I still don't believe that's straight. It's Vitale. Spanky and our gang and Captain Marvel, too.
Maybe this time we can get a handle on him.
No, I've been looking for a lady like you.
All your life.
How about? No, but for the past few weeks.
Oh, I'm disappointed.
Now, don't be.
Six, pair of sixes. It's an 8, no help. And a deuce, no help.
Deal me out, will you? I'm going to take a break. Jess, want to take my seat?
Sure.
Lloyd, I want you to meet Eve. Eve Lloyd.
Hi.
Hi. Want a fresh one?
Good idea. Scotch.
Ice?
Neat.
Are you English?
Sensitive tea.
Oh.
You just dropped 6 blue chips. How much are they worth?
1,000 each.
Those are huge stakes.
Well, no real gamble if you can afford to lose. She found the price. That's one smart cop.
And the red ones?
500. The white ones are 100.
Those are huge stakes.
That's why I play here and not in Las Vegas.
I'm curious. Why does a man like to play for such high stakes?
No real gamble if you can afford to lose. But what about you? What brings you up here?
I don't know. I met him downstairs. He said, come on up and see some high-stakes gambling. I thought it might be fun.
You come up to strange men's rooms often? That could be dangerous, you know.
I had one more.
Well, it's no gamble if you can afford to lose.
Touche.
Hey, Lloyd. Come on over here. They're cleaning me out.
All right, Jess, I'll be right there. I'd like to see you later.
Okay.
Odds are we might get along.
Then it's no gamble.
They got to you, huh, Jess?
Yeah, no luck.
Joe.
You the mechanic?
All that and smart, too, huh? How'd you like to do business?
I got an old man.
I own a casino. Big money. This is just penny-ante stuff. I could use a lady with style.
Wait a minute. He's asking her to show for a casino. Like I always say, why bust a game when you can bust a casino?
Well, what about Lisa?
She's gonna be all right.
Pair of ladies.
Pair of aces.
Poor Lloyd.
Oh, Lloyd wants to lose money. We just furnished a service. If you want to sue them, go to it. Here's my number. Call me tomorrow.
What am I supposed to do at this casino?
Oh, window dressing. Learn the ropes. You can turn tricks if you want to.
I thought we were falling in love.
Lloyd may be falling in love. If you can turn it, go ahead. He's worth about $6 million.
I think I'm falling in love.
Help yourself. Lloyd will be through in an hour. Nice dealing in. Okay.
Oh. Hey, good game, Jess.
Yeah, I'm sorry you lost so much.
Yeah, that happens. I'll see you.
No.
Hey, my room is just down the hall there. Would you like a nightcap?
Sure.
Good. You don't happen to ski, do you?
Badly.
Really? I could teach you how. You know, I was on the American team.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, hey. I'm going to Aspen next week. Maybe you'd like to come along.
Maybe.
She's in the room.
What for? The game is over. Doesn't she know enough to...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. She's excusing herself. She took the damn thing off. Dr. Ullman.
Dr. Ullman's not much of a conversationalist.
Who did this to you? Describe them. How many of them? You're a surgeon, Doctor. They took everything from you. Tell us what they look like. You named Vitaly in my office. They had to be his muscle.
I asked you for protection.
Dr. Escobar, emitting desk wave.
I wonder if Vitaly's using out-of-town muscle or his own.
I don't know. We're gonna bust him.
Yeah. Danny, I'm right here. One rung at a time. Come on. Come on, now that's it. That's it. Good. Now, come on, come on. I'm right here, Danny. Nothing's gonna happen. Now your left foot. Come on. There. You did it. Just one more rung. Come on. That's it. You got it. You got it! Great! Fantastic! That's great.
Mind if I talk to your friend?
Go ahead.
Well, who do we have here?
Name's Cheryl.
Cheryl? My name's Casey. Shake hands?
Forget it.
Well, it's nice what you're doing here with the kids. Skipper wants to see you.
I'm not due there till 4.
Wants to see you now.
Well, he'll have to do without some of the staff. Just left for lunch. Be about an hour or so before I can leave. That'd be the earliest.
He's not gonna like it?
Well, I'm sorry. He's just gonna have to wait.
Okay, I'll tell him.
All right, now when you work for this division, for me, you are on call 24 hours a day around the clock.
There are other things.
Yes, there are other things, fine. If you want to work in welfare, I will sign a recommendation, but I need cops.
One of those kids is my little sister.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Now, what I want to know is, how am I going to establish a price if I don't go in as a gambler?
Be inventive, be creative.
You be creative and tell me how.
All right, all right. Find a gambler. Hang on to him. When he's got his back turned, try to cash in his chips.
What if he won't give me chips?
Seduce him.
Do I get a bonus for that?
Oh, you might get a recommendation from him for social work.
And if I can't cash in?
Try to lose all your chips and buy more. Yeah, but that's a problem because they only work with credit and you don't have credit established. But you might have to give it a try.
Okay.
Yeah, but now get this straight. You have to establish the price of the chips before we can make the arrest. Either by cashing in or buying more.
I got it.
When are you seeing Vitaly?
7 o'clock.
Where?
Top of the Gresham.
To us and business. Not very friendly.
You want friendship or business?
Oh, can't we mix both?
Not in my business.
There's nothing colder than the heart of a
Want to call each other names?
Well, I don't know why we can't be nice to each other.
You be nice. I'll be careful.
A look of love is in your eyes. A look your smile can't disguise. A look of love, it's saying so much more than just words could ever say. And what my heart has heard, well, it takes my breath away.
Not bad.
I mean, that's terrible.
Man, I can sing better than that.
Shut up. He thinks it's romantic.
I used to be a singer, you know.
Yeah, I can tell. That's good.
used to work with a lot of big bands when I was a kid.
What happened?
Well, big bands went out, you know. Wasn't much work. I used to work the lounge in Vegas pretty steady, though. Yeah, did a lot of that.
That's how you got into gambling.
Yeah. Yeah. I did some favors for some people.
Now, I appreciate your biography and all the singing and all that, but aren't we supposed to be in business together? Now, where's the casino?
Come on, Lisa. Slow down. Don't rush him.
You know, you got the damnedest habit of always asking questions. What the hell difference does it make where it is? I'll take you there and drive you home.
I'd just like to know where I'm going, that's all.
Yeah, you're a smart broad, and I'm trusting you. But if I'm wrong in trusting you, I'm going to be very angry.
The casino was in Brentwood.
Well, maybe I have more than one.
There's more and more surprises.
He's got more than this house. We might just get them all.
Or we keep putting it off, we'll end up busting them on the way to the old folks' home.
Pair of threes, dice, 2 threes. 5.
6 is the point, 6 will win the money.
Press the 5. 41 dice.
9, field winner.
Mingle. Buy drinks for the men. Someone makes an offer, there are bedrooms upstairs. But the idea, remember, keep them gambling.
If I do go upstairs, does the house get a percentage?
Now, you listen to me. I am not a pimp. Mr. Day's not doing very well over there, it seems.
You on the 6? Here we go, dice. 6.
Snake eyes. Why don't you go cheer him up?
Thought you weren't a pimp.
Only a 9.
Shooting for 6. How'd you like to kiss me a winner? There are 3s, dice. 2 3s. 7, loser 7. Line away. New shooter coming up. Place your best, ladies and gentlemen. New shooter coming up.
Lloyd, how about letting me try?
Sure, go ahead, yeah.
Around the horn and all the hard ways.
You're crazy with that.
Craps, you lose.
Oh, no. Craps again. All hard ways and propositions are down.
Mind if I keep this for luck?
Sure, for luck.
Thank you.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. New shooter coming out. Coming, feeling, every roll.
I'd like to cash this in.
Sorry, we cash in at the end of the night.
Oh, but it's a gift, and I'm going to be leaving soon, so I thought maybe just this once, for me.
Cash it in, Charlie.
Yes, sir. There you are.
Thank you. Wow. 5 bills for blues.
Right. We got more important things to talk about. I've got a proposition for you.
Sure.
I need a broad to pick up, bring people to the houses.
Why abroad?
Guys trust abroad.
How much?
2 bills and whatever you pick up from the marks.
Gotta stay tonight?
Yeah, no, I can have one of the guys take them back.
How do I know who to pick up?
Tomorrow, you and me are going to make some rounds together. I'm going to introduce you to some heavy people.
Heavier than you.
I got some partners. I have to approve you.
When do I meet them?
I'll be in touch. Come on, mingle. Only, forget the rich kid. He's had it.
Come on, dice. 1 time.
Skiing accident?
Yeah. Yeah, the binders wouldn't release. How did you find me?
I know people. Hurt.
Yeah, lots. But then it's supposed to.
Vitali did it, huh?
I guess I should have told you. About my money, I mean. You see, I can't touch it, only the interest. That's the kind of will my father left. So I couldn't make good my markers.
So they beat you up. The game was rigged. Didn't you know that? They used percentage dice. You couldn't win.
Well, that figures. That's the story of my life.
I have friends on the force. You identify the guys.
And wind up dead.
You're gonna let them break your legs and let them get away with it?
Eve, they broke my legs. I tell the cops they'll break my everything.
Do you know who did it?
Hey, forget it.
I won't forget it.
Good to see you, Convy.
This is Eve.
Eve, nice to meet you.
This is the girl I was telling you about?
Come on in. George, Tony.
Yes.
This is Eve.
How do you do?
Hello.
Carl's friend, the one he told us about. Eve wants to work for us. Isn't that right, Eve?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Has Carl told you about our operation?
No, not very much.
Good. Well, it's rather simple. We operate casinos. We have 3 or 4 going, depending on the size of the house. We change locations every 3-4 days. The moving men and the vans are ours. We use limousines to pick up our customers and deliver. We close up at 1 o'clock. We drive them back to where we picked them up. Your job is to pick up and deliver.
Okay.
Just like that? Okay.
Okay.
You don't want to know about the fall if we are raided?
All right, what about the fall?
Gambling is a $25 fine. George here is a lawyer. We get raided. You say you were just gambling. He bails you out and pays the 25. We are back in business.
Don't they confiscate the equipment?
Smart girl. This is a very smart girl, Carl. Very smart. Yes, they do confiscate. That's why we don't like to get caught. That's why you have to be extra careful with the one you pick up. That's why we don't like any mistakes. That's why we are very careful with whom we hire. Very careful. But of course, Carl here doesn't bring us anybody unless he knows they are right. Isn't that right, Carl?
Right, Harold.
Tony here is a mortician. We try not to give him business.
Now, your job is to infiltrate the house, establish credit and play. Our operators will pick you up. We must establish the price of the chips in each of the houses. And they won't be the same. At each house, they'll be different. The white chip will be worth 10, and another house, it'll be worth 50. But you must establish the price of the chips at all 3 locations before the bus can go down. Now, you'll all be wired, including our operator. So it shouldn't take more than an hour or so. Then Stiles and I will coordinate the bust.
Now, an operation like we're talking about nets about $10,000 a night per house. That's $30,000 a night for these boys, and they'll want to protect that.
want to get me stoned out of my head before I pick up your marks?
We got time. Then we might have a little fun before you, huh?
Forget it.
Come on.
We don't need it.
I know what I need.
Not me, not now.
Yeah, you. Now.
Oh, come on, Carl. Are we in business or in high school? Okay. After. You know? After. Look. I'm really a little upset. That Harold friend of yours impressed me. He really impressed me. Now, I've got a job to do. And after I pick up the gambling dudes, let's swing back here or go to my place, okay? But for love, not money. But not now, all right? You know, I got all that driving on my mind and everything, and I can't relax. You understand. Come on. That Harold, he's really heavy. Okay, and then I'll do a good job. I'll do the job right, okay? You let me.
Harold, yeah. Okay, after. Okay. I could really make you love me if you give me half the chance. We could really get it on together.
Later.
Yeah. You'll be sorry. You trust me.
Styles, Minnie's in.
Roger, you on a wire?
Yeah.
Hi, gang. How's it going?
Hello.
Listen, I want you to meet Eve.
Hello.
May, Jim, John, and Paul.
Royster's in.
Okay.
Hey, no, we haven't got time. We've got to get started.
Eve!
Bill, come on over.
How are you?
Hi. Everybody, this is Bill Evans, a good friend.
Listen, are you busy tonight?
Oh, I'm afraid so. Hey, you like action.
You ought to know.
Carl, why don't we include Bill in our party? Good people.
I'm loaded and ready for action. Look at this. A lot of friendly ones, you know. Really, I'd like a little action if it's okay with you.
All right, put it away. All right, okay. Come on, let's all get going. The car's waiting outside.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, it's good to see you. Come on, we'll have some fun.
Oh, it's very nice.
What's your helping cook? Sit on my lap. How about me, Lisa? I got a warmer lap.
Oh, you both. Oh.
Thank you. There you go. All 6K units. Mickey's inside. Styles, can you hear him?
He's near music. He's not too clear.
When he buys, you'll hear. I'm going back with Minnie. Hold tight. You'll hear from me. Okay, Minnie's all alone.
I want 6K7 to pick up number 2.
Gotcha.
6K9 to pick up number 3.
Roger.
All right, Minnie will be in at about 2200. Just sit tight and wait. Out. 6K1 to all 6K units. Mickey, Minnie, and Pluto are inside. Everybody on the wire.
6K2 on the mic with Mickey.
Okay, baby. You ready? Come on, be good again.
6K4 with Pluto waiting.
Number 3, red. I'd like to buy some chips. So you'll have to see the cashier. Pluto on the way to the cashier. I'd like to buy some chips.
How many, sir?
500.
Your name, sir?
Spelvin. That's GL Spelvin.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't find your name in our credit book.
What do you mean? Of course it's in there. What do you mean? Look, will you look under Spelvin?
Sorry, it isn't in there.
Look, never mind. I got cash, all right?
Our procedure is to deal only in credit, Mr. Spelvin.
Look, come on, will you give me the chips? I'm lucky tonight. I can win, I know it. Look,
Sorry, I
got
can't
500.
do it.
Will you give me the chips? I got 500. Man comes here, gives you
Okay,
$500.
all right.
You want?
All right. Okay.
See, these white ones are 50 and these red ones are 10, right?
No, sir. The red ones, 50s, and the white ones, the 10.
Any buys?
6K4, Pluto is in. Has set price.
4 units, 3 buses, all on go. As soon as Minnie Mouse sets the price.
For 2 bills? Sure she will.
All I can do is ask, right?
Ask her nice, Carl.
Upstairs, first on the left. Hey. You did good.
Buy me some chips, will you, doll? I feel lucky.
Later. Why don't you do a favor for me?
What?
Well, there's a guy. It's kind of an important guy. He's upstairs.
You're kidding.
Come on. He's over 60. What the hell?
You told me all I had to do was to deliver.
That's right. I want you to deliver.
Go to hell.
Eve, how can I tell you? You know, this guy, he's not just a guy, you know what I mean? I mean, he knows people, bad people. You don't cross him, you know?
What's his name?
Tagliavini.
Where's he from?
Tucson.
He owns you?
Yes, okay, I'm asking. Humble. It's very important.
What if I say no?
I'll break your arm.
Some partner.
The best partner you'll ever have.
Yeah? Then you go on up there and entertain your friend.
That's not my type.
Crowley, you out there, you think? How am I supposed to get out of this one? Tell you one thing, before I go to bed with the Godfather, I'm gonna shoot up this casino, chips or no chips.
Come in.
Turn off that radio.
Maria Vini. Thank you.
I like you the moment I see you.
Love at first sight.
Yes.
Carl tells me you're an important man.
Oh, no. Long time ago, maybe.
You're being modest.
I have important friends.
6K1 to 6K units. I've lost contact with Minnie.
And dangerous friends.
Some dangerous friends.
I'll tell you something else you're gonna have.
What?
Social disease. You're a very important man, and I wouldn't want Carl to get in trouble or anything. Accidents do happen, so you won't tell on me, will you?
Excuse me.
She's been in there too long. We'll go in 30 seconds.
What are you trying to do to me?
Nothing.
What are you giving that old man?
Nothing.
What kind of a hooker carries a gun? What kind of a hooker turns down 2 bills for 10 minutes work?
20 seconds.
You're either a fake or a cop, and either way, I'm
a cop! Now listen to me. You pull that trigger, you kill a cop. You'll never get out of here. I'm wired, Carl. Outside, they're listening to every bit of this. You want to go down for murder 1, a cop killer, a woman cop, you'll never get to the station.
Time's up. Let's go. All units, go.
Okay? Now listen. You go down for gambling, conspiracy, 3 to 5, you're out in a year. You want to trade that for life. Let me cuff my own suspect. Come on, Carl.
What kind of woman are you?
Not your type, Carl. Come on.
You gonna sing a song?
Grab my purse.
Next time, turn off the radio when you're wired. You know, you never established the price of the chips. You want a drink?
If I could use one.
Well, after you've done your paperwork, I know a nice pimp bar. We can make a few connections, maybe get us a pandering arrest.
Correct location of your call. 1311, stand by. Units on 2, Newton, stand by. 1311, go ahead. 30.